Thank you for joining me. It's your girl Empress Gigi, back with some reading of some sort. Okay, and so we're just going to check out to see what needs to be said. I missed a few days, so that is okay. So let's see what's going on with everybody. I hope that everyone is having a beloved week. First few weeks into the new year with an energy of inspiration, okay, and a push forth, okay. I'm seeing Psalm 74, okay. Psalm 74 can be a good Psalms for you to read that attracts good fortune in your life, as well as it helps when enemies attack you. Okay, chastise you, plague you. So go ahead and read Psalm 74, which narrowed down to master number 11. Okay. Now let's see, what is the Japanese? It's showing grounding your energy, grounding your power with number 11. Be doing some earth magic, or may need to ground your feet into some soil. Okay. I'm here for the Japanese proverbs of the day. It says, when the hand is put in, the foot follows. Okay. It says, draw back while there is still time. In Japanese, it says, tega ereba ashi mo iru. Okay. It says, when the hand is put in, the foot follows. Draw back while there is still time. This proverb displays a reticence about commitment, with an ominous sense of being slowly swallowed up. The Western sentiment is well expressed by giving them an inch and they'll take a mile. Okay? And also it says C-188, which is lend the eaves and the main building will be taken. And so it's like when the hand is put in, the foot follows. So it's definitely like teetering against something. Like I'm seeing like a sinkhole or a pit, sand, something to do with sand, like sinking sand. I'm like teetering along the lines of an edge here. That you could be treading on like thin ice here. Could be treading on thin ice in your life, or you could be, or someone could be treading on thin ice with you. Okay. Showing you that you need to stand your ground. You need to be more aggressive, more assertive about something. And then also here it says, like a bat in the birdless village. Okay. Number 85. Okay, 84 and 85 could be significant. Could be someone's year. It says like a one-eyed man in the kingdom of the blind. Okay, so it says like a bat in a birdless village, like a one-eyed man in the kingdom of a blind. So it's like, you know, what use are you? It says there is an advantage in a situation where one may not be so able, but still the best in the bunch. Presumably, a bat is a poor model of a bird. As in the liveliest proverbs, the image comes from nature and village life. Okay, and then this is the image that they're talking about. Okay, image comes from nature and village life. Okay, I really like this one as well. Like, we got to look at all perspectives. We have to look at all situations in different perspectives here. That, you know, you may see a bunch of individuals around you or yourself, and you know, you could still be the ostracized individual. Okay, may not know everything, but it's definitely different. As for some. Okay. You could be choosing somebody, a partner of some sort, that and you thought maybe you went out there and noticed that there wasn't anything out there, or not happy with something, or you noticed that the circle of individuals you were trying to date, the best one was the one that you least expected, or kind of underestimating somebody here. There's underestimation here, but also some form of like tottering the fence, some daredevil energy, teetering the fence here. Let's get into the New Orleans Oracle and see Wagwan. 5:54 on the timer. All right. 5:54 on the... No, sorry, it was 5:44 on the timer. I apologize. 5:44. It's the timer. Okay. Put out to what? 4. Or 3. Yeah, 4. That equals up to 4. 444 could be significant, but 4 showing guidance, direction, okay, protection. All right, stability of some sort, okay. Let's see. What is this? Let me see here. I think it's about another page. 29, number 11, spiritual knowledge, ascension of some sort, spiritual knowledge. Some of you are taking a step back and not understanding something about yourself when it comes to the polar opposites of yourself. Also, I feel like somebody's kind of pushed off, like they've dimmed their light in some sort. Okay. They've dimmed their light, or probably not have moved with the ushering of a beginning of a new cycle, something ending, and not moving along with it in some sort. Clarify this spiritual knowledge. I feel like that is the spiritual knowledge, like not awakening to the reality of and it even says of duality, so of principles of the versions of self, the versions of everything else. Understanding that the duality of the end is what the beginning. Yeah, in this adventure that you're taking right now. Yeah, you're learning something about yourself, but it's like you don't know that you're learning something. Is that crazy? Like you don't know that you're learning something really important about yourself, about your awakening process. Why is this in reverse? I want to know. I'm going to pull out the tarot in a minute. I didn't want to pull out this deck, but we are going to. Actually, I'm going to pull this one out. Let's see this one first. Thank you for waiting, guys. Why is awakening in reverse? Thank you to my mother. Verify this. The awakening is in reverse, and then what we got, inner peace, retreat, and inner peace. Awakening is in reverse. This is what you're learning. Okay, gotcha. This is what you're learning about this cycle. This is why I'm feeling that somebody's being still when something is ending, because of the learning part. What shows up, reishi, retreat, and inner peace, chamomile. Is it chamomile? Yeah, chamomile. All right. Comes out in reverse. All right. Letting me know that, there is a war or a brewing of some form of turmoil within yourself. Okay. Indecision here. a fight within yourself about